Hello, my name is Matthew, and I have some very, very exciting news to share. And also something incredibly irritating and infuriating. But first, the big news. I'm going to Spain. I'm going to fly to Madrid, and I'm going all the way across the Atlantic Ocean and landing in Madrid to meet my girlfriend for the very first time. And I couldn't be happier and more excited and nervous and fluttering all at the same time. And if you've been following my channel, you might know some of the backstory, but in case you're new to my little book channel, about 2 years ago, I met somebody through my channel. And it was an amazing, unlikely series of events. This person, her name's Andrea, she found my channel by looking for video reviews on Fathers and Sons by Turgenev. And she found my channel and started watching it and leaving comments. And the pandemic happened, and I was seeing other booktubers having these Zoom chats, and it seemed like all of a sudden everybody knew each other, and everybody was having these Zoom chat discussions with fellow booktubers. And I made a sincere but also kind of light-hearted video saying, "Well, hey, what about me? I want to have Zoom chats," and I put the offer out and said if there's any booktubers that would like to have a Zoom chat. But I went farther. I went further and said, viewers, if there's viewers that want to have a Zoom chat. And it was a fun period of time. People reached out to me. I still have my email available, and every once in a while I'll get comments. And so at the time, I had a series of people reaching out and a handful of Zoom chat videos that are on my channel somewhere. But I got an email from this person that I had noticed was leaving comments, and she described herself as beautiful, very well written, eloquent letter. She's Spanish, born and bred in Spain, speaks English perfectly, beautifully, eloquently, and writes as such as well. And she wrote me a letter saying she probably wouldn't be up for a video call, but maybe an email correspondence. And like I've said, I get emails every so often from anybody that watches my channel and maybe has a bookish question or something like that. And we started an email correspondence that was different and special and hopeful and engaging. We were writing letters that felt like the kind of letters that you would write 100, 200 years ago, not brief snippet kind of mechanical, factual kinds of emails. And I won't go through the whole thing, but eventually we were emailing every day, and then we were talking every day, and then we were having Zoom chats, and all of a sudden I had this person in my life that was very present in my life, and I would feel empty and much lonelier if I wasn't talking to this person every day. And we have a relationship now, and she's my girlfriend, and I haven't met her. She lives in Spain. I live in Maryland, the east coast of the United States. And it's a strange feeling to start falling in love with somebody that you've never actually met, but you feel incredibly close to, that you connect with, and you can feel comfortable sharing feelings and thoughts and things like that. One main reason of one of the reasons why it's been 2 years since we finally booked this trip. One of the main things was the pandemic. There was a solid year that it was impossible, at least to travel safely. And we made good use of that time. We spent that time being together every day and forming a really strong foundation of what should be a long-term, serious, committed relationship. And this is the first step. We decided, who should be traveling, and I've never left the country. I'm not an adventurous person, but that spirit of adventure has invigorated me, and I very much wanted to make the first journey. And we're flying into Madrid. She lives in a different region of Spain, and so we're both going to be visiting Madrid for the first time. I won't say exactly when, but it will be in September, so within 60 days. And it's amazing. I'm going to land in Madrid, and maybe at the terminal or in the airport or a train station or on the street, I'm going to meet this person that I've known for 2 years, and I'm going to meet that person for the very first time. Incredibly exciting. I wanted to share that with you because I've mentioned it before, and I haven't talked about it very much because I didn't want to just kind of dangle a carrot or have this thing on the horizon. But now it's happening. It's real. I have my plane ticket. We have she has train tickets. A train ticket to get to Madrid. We have hotel reservations booked, and I'm not sure how much how much I'll be making videos. I do plan to do something, but I'm not going there to vlog. I'm not a vlogger. I'm not even really going there to see Madrid. I'm going there to see one person so we can enjoy Madrid together. But there will be some kind of video, or several videos. I just don't know how all of it's going to play out. And the infuriating thing, the really annoying, aggravating, blood-boiling, frustrating thing is I booked my ticket. I used Kayak, which is a well-known app, went through all of the steps. At the end of it, when it was time to, after everything had been, all of the dates and times and the airline had been selected, I was sent to a third-party website to process the payment, and went through all of that, and then I didn't get, after I booked it and the money's taken out of the credit card, I didn't get a confirmation email, and I was checking my email account and checking the spam folder, and thought, well, maybe it takes time to process, and went to bed feeling very excited and hopeful. I took screenshots of everything to send to Andrea. The next morning, still nothing, and I start getting more and more apprehensive. Finally, I go to the website, and I have screenshots that have like a reservation number and things like that. And I'm looking for a way to just confirm that I have the tickets. And I can't find any way of confirming that I've bought the tickets. And I try to contact, like maybe find an email address or a phone number, and there will be language saying, reach out to us, call us, email us. And as you go through the links, you get put in this feedback loop where you keep being sent to other pages, but there's no contact information and no way to retrieve the the booking. So then I'm just at my wit's end. At this point, I have no way of proving that I have a ticket that I could show the airline. Andrea and her enthusiasm and excitement started the ball rolling on her end, getting her train tickets, looking into hotels. I call when I get home at the end of that day. I call the credit card company. I can't reach the travel agency that processed the payment. I call the credit card company to explain my situation and ask them to stop payment. And they said they can put a dispute in, which takes 90 days. And I feel like I was scammed. It was a fraudulent transaction. I don't exactly know how. I know a lot of people that use Kayak and haven't had any problems at all. I couldn't wait. I can't wait 90 days. So then I went to Expedia and found the same dates, found a similar travel arrangement, and booked a second flight to Spain. On both of them, I paid the additional insurance to have it be refundable. For the first one, all I have is a screenshot that I took, not to document this in the unlikely event that it could be a fraudulent scheme, but as a happy boyfriend to send screenshots to my girlfriend. But thankfully, I do have proof that I paid money to have paid insurance to have it be refundable. So right now, I have 2 trips to Spain, and meanwhile, the transaction that I went through with Expedia, when I processed the payment, I never left the Expedia site. Everything was done within that app, much more streamlined anyway. After I processed it, all of the normal things happened. I started getting notifications and emails and confirmations, multiple things that make you feel like this was done normally. This is what is to be expected. Anyway, I'm gonna have to sort all of that out, which is just blood boiling. To first time ever going through all this and stuck in a situation like that, it drives me insane. But I'm being optimistic. Everything will work itself out, I'm sure. And aside from the major event of meeting this person, we're also going to be spending time visiting Spain's great national city. We're going to go to the Prada Museum and see the palace, and go to the town square, and go to the botanical gardens, and walk down the street and have tapas, and go to cafes, and have no plans at all. Just amble around and do whatever we want. Read things. I'm bringing my copy of Don Quixote. I'll be reading part 2 on the flight, and also as my dedicated book while I'm in Spain. So I wanted to share all of this with you. The really great news, also something relatively disappointing and aggravating, but that's my story. So I'll keep you updated if you're interested. Um, but I'm excited and nervous, and hopeful and happy and everything. And Andrea, I know that you're watching. You don't leave comments, but hello, I know you're there. So to everybody else, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment if you would like, and thank you.